So there is trouble in paradise between Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump because Trump is refusing to pay his legal fees to Rudy. This is a story. According to the Washington Post, it says here, relations between Trump and Giuliani have dramatically cooled. Trump has instructed his aides not to pay Giuliani's outstanding fees. The president is reportedly offended by Giuliani's demand for $20,000 a day, a figure the lawyer denies, but which is apparently in writing. White House officials have even been told not to put through any of Giuliani's calls. Commenting on the report, Ken Friedman, who worked as Giuliani's press secretary in the 1990s, said, "Lay down with dogs, wake up with fleas, and without $20,000 a day." And so what people are saying, and I'm saying this too, is these two ghouls deserve one another. Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani deserve one another. But it is true that this cooling off seems rather drastic and very, very quick, because just a couple weeks ago on this channel, we did a video about how Trump was considering pardoning Giuliani, how Trump was not only going to pardon him, but give him one of a very rare types of pardons, you know, the sort of preemptive pardon that Richard Nixon got from Gerald Ford. Basically, Rudy Giuliani hasn't been charged with anything yet that would require a pardon from a federal court, which is what Donald Trump has the power to do so long as he's president. But if Trump gave him a preemptive pardon, at least hypothetically, he would be protected from any charges that may arise based on the work that he did for Donald Trump as his personal lawyer. And so that was obviously a sign that they were still on good terms with one another, that Trump was willing to give him a pardon, and a very rare type of pardon that Trump has not given anyone yet. And in addition, Rudy Giuliani was considered to be a key member of Trump's legal team in his looming Senate defense trial. That when his impeachment case goes to the Senate to be heard by the senators, right, because that's how you actually go from just being impeached to actually being removed from office and maybe barred from ever running again, like he wanted Giuliani on his team there. Obviously a very important case. So you would pick somebody that you're close with and that you trust and that presumably you're going to pay. Like, this is ridiculous. And the $20,000 has been known for a while. We talked about it months ago when Giuliani was farting everywhere and sweating hair dye down his face everywhere. He was supposed to be getting $20K a day for that. That was the agreed upon fee. That was known weeks and months ago. So Trump, I don't think, has any realistic case against, not paying those fees if the services were rendered. Now, you might doubt the quality of Rudy's services, but they were there. And this is really just a sign that both of these men are quickly becoming isolated and angry and deranged and desperate and delusional. I want to read you some more reporting that really shows that both Trump and Giuliani, because of their associations with each other in many ways, have gone near to rock bottom maybe as you can get. And it notes here, a group of Giuliani's former colleagues from his time as a Manhattan federal prosecutor have blamed him directly for the post-rally mayhem. It was jarring and totally disheartening to have seen one of our former colleagues engage in that conduct, they wrote. He is also facing a disbarment complaint in New York. Over the past week, Trump has suffered a series of damaging reversals. Cabinet members have resigned. Corporations have cut link with the Trump Organization, and the U.S. Professional Golfers Association, the PGA, has canceled an agreement to hold its championship next year at Trump's New Jersey course. His longtime bank, Deutsche Bank, has said it no longer wants him as a customer. Trump is reportedly more isolated than ever. The White House is sparsely staffed, and those who do go to work there have deliberately avoided the Oval Office. The rift with the president may sink Giuliani's lingering hopes of receiving a presidential pardon. Last year, Giuliani held discussions with Trump about receiving amnesty over his work on the president's behalf in Ukraine. Criminal charges of illegal campaign donations have been filed against two Giuliani associates, Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman. The trio worked together to try to dig up dirt on Biden and his son Hunter. So basically, these two men are at rock bottom. Giuliani is being decried by his friends. They both hate him and pity him. He's talking about trial by combat, and this once celebrated lawyer and mayor may not even be able to practice law if he gets disbarred in his home state. He wants a pardon because he likely did illegal things for Donald Trump. and wants a preemptive pardon, but because of this falling out may not get it. And Donald Trump, for his part, is losing all of his friends. He's losing all of his business contacts. He's losing all of his fun golf things, and no one wants to be around him. This is the end of these two men, and it's well deserved. Both of these men, to enrich themselves and to attack democracy and to get power, they did whatever they could. They lied, they cheated, they stealed, they incited, they did whatever they could, directly and indirectly. And now they're facing the consequences. I hope they both learn a lesson, but I know neither will. I hope that Giuliani is disbarred. I hope that Trump is ultimately impeached and the impeachment is confirmed and he's removed from office. And frankly, they deserve nothing less. Both of these men deserve one another in a just world. And I know this isn't going to happen because they're two very wealthy, very powerful men. They would be roommates in prison together.